Welcome to the Morning Report, a production of FightBackMedia.com, the #1 source of urban conservative information in America.
I think it's like kind of odd that like a guy like me has to come out from doing what I do on a daily basis to have fun, because I see what's going on in these streets, and I see you guys just sitting up there in them comfy chairs and suits, and I'm getting out here every day and I'm broadcasting this, and you guys are just sitting up there in suits or something. Like I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They're running into, they flipping cars in the middle of the street. And I don't know how, like, y'all can be comfortable with this. Like, I don't know, like, who's getting paid from it. I honestly feel like someone's getting paid from it in the background. You got a bunch of people on a bus getting dropped off at a gas station to come down here. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me this morning at the welfare office that really need something. And it's nothing but immigrants over there. And I don't even want to seem like I'm coming down on the immigrants, because it's the people that's bringing them down here. Because wherever they're at, that's what they're used to, bro. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them. Like, y'all get the Highway State Patrol down here every week, and then y'all get like a task force for the Highway State Patrol. And they look for guns, and they look for dope, and this and that and the fourth. That same people that y'all got riding up and down Limestone doing U-turns, pulling people over for blinkers and pulling people over for going left to center and a couple miles over. Y'all can take them same people, the Highway State Patrol, and you can take them in every single one of their silver Chargers and Dodge Durangos, and y'all can take them to Sunset, and y'all can park them right over there, and y'all can teach people how to drive, since the Highway State Patrol knows so much about traffic laws and know what to do in traffic. Y'all pay them, they can go over there and teach these Haitians how to drive, because it's getting bro, I'm getting thousands of views on these, and it's going to get bigger, and it's only going to get worse. And y'all sitting up there in these chairs, all y'all need to get out here and do something. Y'all making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Y'all need to put on a t-shirt and some Crocs, and then y'all need to come out here in these streets, and y'all need to go out here and I'm out here before the police is. Y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all really got to stand on business. Y'all getting paid all this money just to wear a suit and sit in a chair. I think it's crazy, bro. We got to do something, bro. It's kids out here getting hurt. Only reason I even went on here and said something about it is because somebody told me they walking from the school and a Haitian almost ran into them. And who is getting paid? How much money is y'all really getting paid, to bring them over here? I know it's deeper than them. I know that's where they come from, and that's what they do. That's their country. I don't know what they got going on over there, but they can't do that over here. And if y'all just getting paid from it and then y'all ain't doing nothing about it, I think that's super weird, bro. Y'all got to stand on business. Y'all got to really, step up. It's lame, bro. For real.
Thank you for your comments.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm riding on the trail going to my orientation for my job today, and I see a group of Haitian people. There was about 4 of them. They all had geese in their hand. They got away. I couldn't make out the first 3 of the license plate, but I got the numbers. The last numbers was 9898, and it was a gray Toyota Tacoma they took off on. There was about 4 of them. There was 2 men, 2 women. I couldn't tell the age because I'm in a hurry going to this orientation, so I don't be late.
What direction did they go?
They went up towards the middle of towards downtown.
Okay, and what path are you on?
Right now, hold on just a second. I'm coming to the intersection of. Give me a second here. It says Water and Warder Street.
Water and Warder. Is that the area you saw them?
Yes. It was about 2 minutes back behind me. I was trying to get my phone out and trying to make it to this orientation on time. I'm time crunching here. And I saw that. I'm like, yeah, this has got to be reported.
So how many geese did they have?
They each had 1. Now, the Toyota Tacoma did look like a newer model.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is.
Well, good morning. My name is William Austin, and welcome to the Morning Report. Wow. You know, this is really one of those things that is a sort of rabbit trail kind of thing that Trump mentioned in the debate that the Haitians that have been dumped into Springfield, Ohio, are eating people's pets. Now, of course, the moderator, who is not the person who should have said anything, fired back that that claim has been debunked by the city manager of Springfield, Ohio. And Trump responded, "Well, of course, the city manager of Springfield, Ohio says it's not happening. This is not something that's, come on now, not something that the city manager wants to have out there." Well, that's what we're having evidence for that one. Okay, other than there are videos out here on TikTok, out here on YouTube, out here on Instagram of people who live there saying that, you know, pets are disappearing, cats in particular. Anyway, but what we do know, what there is or should be evidence of, is there are ducks and geese that are missing. Now, this is weird for us as Americans because we are not used to this. We have this weird relationship with animals. It's bizarre that you could have a pond and you could just have ducks in it, and we could just like, oh, there are ducks in that pond. And we don't necessarily think of them as food. There are geese in that pond. There are geese out there. And what we don't think about them as food, we just don't. That's just the part geese. Gooses? That's just the part geese. And we just leave them alone. And we don't think about, I can grab one of them geese and they look pretty good for Thanksgiving. That is not what crosses our brain. It is not how we're wired here in America. And it's because we have, for years, had an abundance. And one of the things that we have an abundance of is food. Haiti, not so much. Haiti, not so much. Haiti, as you already know, is the poorest country in this hemisphere and one of the poorest countries on the planet. And so to see, let's just be blunt, to see pounds and pounds of protein just chilling by this lake that and nobody owns nobody like an individual. It's not Joseph's geese or Mary's geese. These are just geese out there on the pond. So the Haitian brain goes, these geese don't belong to anybody. When in fact, these geese belong to the citizens of Springfield. And they're just there. And they are just fat and lovely, looking delicious. So it isn't that big a leap, not that big of a leap that somebody who is new to the culture, to the American culture, especially in a place like Springfield, Ohio, would go, you know what? I'm gonna get me one of them geese. I'm gonna get me one of them geese. We're gonna have some goose stew tonight. Tonight we eat meat. Right? That's not such a far leap, and that's not a racist trope. It's not any of that. That's just, and that kind of makes sense. What they don't know is that you can't do that here. Springfield, Ohio is freaking out because it's a community of 60,000 people that in 2 years has had half its population join, another half of this population from 15 to 20,000, maybe 25,000 people, all from Haiti, show up in their little town. What did you think would happen? It'd be like Harlem Goes to Mayberry. There will be some trouble. It would be like Harlem Goes to Mayberry. There wouldn't be people eating cats and dogs. But there are people in Springfield, Ohio, who are saying that. Now, I am sure that the city manager and the police department don't want to hear that. So we're going to have to, I mean, in order to impress the right people, we're going to have video of such, aren't we? We're going to have video of such. And I'm thinking that very soon here on YouTube and on TikTok or wherever you see all a part of this video is that you're going to start seeing that soon. Anyway, and Springfield is now unfortunately on the front lines of the immigration war. The city awash with tens of thousands of Haitian migrants, Haitian illegal immigrants, have now become the center of a national attention after stories of pets, geese, and ducks. It's triggered liberals to no end, with of course CNN host and Representative Eric Swalwell, who had the Chinese spy in his office for years, blowing gaskets over the story. The media has outright claimed that this is all debunked. Not really. Again, we're going to see that the story about pets is verified. I think probably sooner than later, unfortunately. But thus far, local law enforcement says there's a lot of evidence. Still, like I said, geese and ducks, there are 911 recordings and reports from August confirming that Haitians are eating the birds. This is from the Federalist. A recording of a police phone call obtained by the Federalist reveals that local residents reporting a group of Haitian migrants, illegal immigrants, carrying 4 geese in Springfield, Ohio, 2 weeks ago. The caller says, I'm sitting here, I'm riding on the trail, I'm going to my orientation for my new job, and I see a group of Haitian people. There are about 4 of them, and they had geese, and they all had geese in their hand. The caller tells the public services dispatcher and the audio recording of the call. According to the police report reviewed by the Federalist, the call was placed on August 26th, before the Columbus suburb, located roughly 50 miles from the state capital, became nationally known this week for epitomizing the nation's migrant crisis. The caller told the dispatcher that he saw 4 migrants in total, 2 men and 2 women, each carrying a single goose, because it was Thanksgiving in the Joseph house. I was trying to get my phone out. I was trying to make this orientation on time. The caller continued, I am time crunching here, and like I said, this has got to be reported, he tells the non-emergency police dispatcher. The dispatcher asks, how many geese do they have? They each had 1, he replies. This is happening. There's also reports of Haitians driving recklessly, or Haitians driving like they drive in Haiti. Okay. Causing accidents. But this is happening. And it makes sense that it would. It's not good, but I'm telling you it makes sense. Because if you know anything about the Haitian culture and what's happening right now in Haiti, it would seem normal. It would seem expected. And what I'm thinking is that, of course, it was expected, that this was done on purpose. What do you think? Put it in the comments. So until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We will see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.